I'm obsessed with me, but I'm obsessed with making me better. If someone asks me what would you advise for anyone now, focus on you. You focus on you, and your whole success changes. Anything is possible in life. Anything you put your mind to.
Jamie Fraser.
We'll bring in Jamie Fraser.
Talk to Jamie Fraser.
Well, let's move on and talk to Jamie Fraser now.
Self-made entrepreneur Jamie Fraser, high school dropout who's since built a £75 million company.
The road to success wasn't always easy, right?
No. I wasn't the person who was a natural salesperson. Low confidence, I had a stutter, I got kicked out of school, I've had loads of things happen in my life, and I've created the person I am today. And like for anyone that is listening, is that you can make something of yourself, because I did it. I had to do something where I wanted to be number one at what I do and create a new person. When my mum had cancer, I was devastated. I just thought she was going to die. My dad was an alcoholic, he was an abuser, and there's been that blocker in me. When my dad let me down, that was it. I don't need to look up to anyone else ever again. And that's why I'm so passionate about showing people that you can change. It's just a mindset shift, and they could be off to the races.
Gladiators, welcome back. Today I'm super excited to have Jamie Fraser here with us. Fraser, I apologize for Fraser, not Fraser. I don't know where I got Fraser from. You're about 30 years younger than me, but there's a lot of synergy here. So we could go on for hours and hours. To tell me about your journey.
Yeah,
Entrepreneurial journey.
Yeah, so just fast forward, I got into sales. Since I left school, and I left school early because school and me just didn't click. I always wanted to earn money. I was obsessed with earning money. I've sold fish on fish markets to women's clothing on clothing stores. I've always wanted to earn money, but I had a bit of an ultimatum where I had to work. And fast forward, I become very successful within a sales business, an IT sales business. I become the youngest in the business, top biller, top performer. I sold and sold and sold, but I wasn't the person who was a natural salesperson. That wasn't me. I lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem by various things that happened in my life. And I built that through just working hard, being relentless and being the best in the room. Recognition drove me more and more and more to where I am today. And then got to the age of 22 and I wasn't pushed. I wasn't being pushed to the next level. And I'm all about growth. I'm all about going to the next level. I'm obsessed with, like I said, just being the best. At the age of 22, I thought I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to do it myself, and I'm going to do it bigger and better than everyone else.
Doing what, Jay?
Recruitment, sales, IT.
Is that what you're in? You're in recruitment right now?
Yeah, IT, yeah.
My next door neighbor was James Khan.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he's obviously big in recruitment.
Yeah.
Parents rich?
No, my mum brought me up. Yeah, she's been the person that I've been able to rely on, even though I haven't even been able to rely on her. You know, she's not been financially stable for any of them.
So you said something happened in your personal life to drive you. Was that needing to earn money? You had to earn money? Was it money driven? Because you said you wanted recognition and significance.
Yeah,
right?
I think proving people wrong. You know, my dad knocked me back like quite a bit in my life, and proving him wrong, proving people wrong, proving that I can be someone and make something of myself. I want to do it young. I'm all about, you know, I've got a growth business now, which I'm excited to talk about, but I tell people a lot, I want people to earn money quickly. You know, I want people to progress quickly.
We're very similar because now when we're kind of successful, money isn't important. It's a parameter. It's something to aim for. It's a recognition to me. Values are more important. Money was a driving force. The road to success wasn't always easy, right?
No.
So you had ups, downs, people who were jealous, insecure, people trying to knock you. This is before you ran your own business. What kept you driving? Where did you learn your sales skills?
For me, is I believe the people that have had all the hardships, that come from maybe a shitty upbringing, they're the people that are the scariest in the room. And that was me. I was broke and I wanted to make something of myself. And that's why in the whole of my company, I was the hardest working, I was the most relentless, and I was a sponge 24/7. My director gave me an opportunity and I never let him down. I run through the world and back for him, and he trained me and trained me and trained me. And then I wanted to be better than him. So then I crafted it my way of how I can be better.
How did he feel when you left?
Devastated.
Are you still friends or no? You don't talk to each other? Wow.
No.
And then you went straight into your own business.
Straight in.
Recruitment, same industry.
Yeah. I'm a big believer of
What
that
was your
as well.
top 3 skills, would you say, in running a successful business, and then we're going to talk about top 3 skills of being a great salesperson.
Business first.
Business.
Business first. I think what's made me successful is I lead from the front. I'm a big believer that people need to see what the CEO does. And people see everything face on, but they know the hard work, the commitment, the drive. I say to people are not happy if you can't make them successful. Okay? You can, all the fluffy stuff, the longer lunch breaks and all of that, that is not what makes people generally happy. In sales anyway, right? Sales is about performing.
Money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Quality of life.
So being a visionary leader for sure, giving back. I'm huge about creating a culture that people buy into, people want to work for, people believe in and back, and giving them a reason why they need to. There's so many companies out there, sales companies out there, right? And I say to everyone when I interview them, you can work for anyone. You can earn money anywhere, but go somewhere where you can be pushed, where you can grow and you can achieve your goals. There are 3 things. Whether it works for me or you, doesn't matter. But if we can't offer you that and you can't see that with me,
Look for those criteria in another business. Yeah.
And from a sales perspective, is you are a product, right, of what you do. People need to buy into your product. If you don't know how to sell your product, I'm not sure what you do, how you do it, exactly
person,
your why, then people don't buy into anything. People buy into the why and how. And I say it to everyone, right? I've sold to some of the biggest companies in the world. They bought into how we do things, right? So that's the first thing. Being the hardest working in the room, you can't knock hard work. Okay, I don't care. I say to someone, you're in control. In sales, you're in control of absolutely everything you do. If you wanted to pick up the phone 100 times in 10 minutes, you can do that. Everything comes down to you. So you're in control of absolutely everything. Okay,
Not your environment.
No,
You
it doesn't
can't.
matter.
I never recruited anyone who actually knocked their previous employers.
Yeah.
Because it's you, isn't it? It's not them. It's you. Yeah.
And passion. Be passionate. Be
I
passionate.
can feel your energy. I can
Yeah.
feel your passion. So after 8 years, you still have that passion for the business, right?
I'm obsessed with winning.
So you started from zero. Last year, you turned over 78 million, was
Yeah.
it? Last year. And
This year.
This year, congratulations. So you have offices where?
We have offices in London, Miami, and New York. The time I went to Miami was the first time I went to the United States.
How long ago was this?
This was a year and a half ago. So I've never been to the States
And you've
before
opened up an office in New York?
as well. All organic growth. And we're going to do Austin and Dubai next year.
Right. So what's unique about your business? What is unique about your recruitment process?
From clients or internally employing people?
If you were pitching me,
If I was pitching you,
about your business, what was, you have to be unique, right?
of course.
What would that be?
We're consultative. We offer products. We offer solutions. We're looking to revolutionize the technical talent market.
Is that people like heavily technical people in the IT department? And any form of criteria, like
We don't wanna be
categories, directors or programmers?
Yeah, hands-on, project-related people. You know, we pitch some of the biggest companies in the world. I say to everyone, right? Doesn't matter if a company's 500 people or 200,000 people. It's exactly the same pitch. And if you can get past that from a mental block, you can pitch to anyone.
Yeah, it's the limitations you set
course.
yourself, isn't it? Have you had people say, look, I've got to know all about the job before I sell anything?
Yeah, I agree. And sales is sales. If you know sales, you can sell to anyone your own money, right? I knew my product though. I did know my product and I could consult with my clients about my product. And that did separate me from all of my average competition, is that I knew more than them.
Because you immersed yourself.
100%.
And that's what you need to do to be successful. You need to immerse yourself. One of my fears in business, in sales especially, is that a lot of people want to be an expert in the product they sell. And then they forget the people relationship.
Yeah.
Yes. Or have you ever had people come and say, well, I can't start, I don't have a business card.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? And I'm like, you don't need a business card to sell. No. You just get on the phone, you meet people face to face, build a relationship, and you can sell anything.
Exactly. I agree. I'm quite a direct salesperson, to be honest with you. You know, my clients know it's like a no bullshit approach. I'm straight in. I'm here to offer value and impact, 2 biggest things, right? If I can show you how I can offer you value and impact, you're buying me. Simple.
Absolutely.
And that's the way I look at it.
As long as they trust that you're going to deliver.
100%.
So selling is one thing.
Yeah.
Running a company is another. And then you have to hire people to run your organization. So when you're in Miami, somebody else is running your office in New York.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Because that's different. Where'd you learn to do that? Scaling is...
I'm a control freak, so
that's difficult.
Delegation's been super hard, but one thing I've been doing this year is reinvesting. We reinvested close to £2 billion plus just on people, just on senior leadership, infrastructure, etc., etc. 50% of my leadership are women, which I'm super proud about. But we hired great people. I cherry picked some of the best people in the market. Yes, it cost me a lot of money. Yes.
You headhunt them.
Yeah.
You don't train from scratch.
We do train from scratch as well, but from my infrastructure, my senior leadership, I just went to get the best people.
Never along the way you go, well, I'm 30, I'm just hiring a 45-year-old.
Yeah.
How does that, especially when you had some insecurities
for sure.
at a younger age. How come that?
People know I'm one of the best at what I do. You know, I won 2 Entrepreneur of the Year awards this year, just on it, and that shows, that's a testament to what I do. I do it younger than people. I do it better than people, and that's my philosophy, is I want to do it young and better, and I want to multiply. I've had enough of people in my industry that said that they've been doing it for the last 10, 20, 30 years. That's done. Industry changes, it evolves, and I'm part of that evolution within my industry, and that's why I've won awards quicker, I've won awards younger, because I'm the new generation coming through, and I'm bringing a new generation coming through, right? So age for me doesn't mean anything. I say to all of my company, age is literally just a number. If you're good enough, you're old enough. I've got a manager who runs a massive team, 23 years old.
Wow. I'm just listening to you. I'm thinking, if you were in my team and we were competing, you would have got me, because you would have stealthed me. I was like, that good-looking guy, he's a bit too soft to be an aggressive salesperson. And he would straight past me. I would have gone for that 6'6", muscly guy who was like in the gym 6 hours and rah-rah. So you don't have to be that rah-rah person to be successful.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not loud.
Just determined,
Yeah.
focused, consistent.
I'm far from loud. I'm far from arrogant. People might think I'm arrogant, but I'm not the loud, cocky salesperson. Confident. I built that, and I wasn't a confident person. And like people that are listening, right? I had low self-esteem, like I said before, low confidence. I had a stutter. I got kicked out of school. I've had loads of things happen in my life, and I've created the person I am today. And like for anyone that is listening, is that you can make something of yourself, because I've did it.
Just go out there, work hard, and connect with people.
Yeah.
Is your dad still with us?
No.
He passed.
He's not in my life anymore.
Oh, so he doesn't know about your success?
No.
Does that bother you? Do you want to go and knock on the door and say, Dad, hey, listen?
Yes. It's been a blocker in my life for the whole of my life. He's done some bad things to myself and my family, and we wanted to raise him out of that. So I had a conversation just this week about like, do you think he knows? I don't know. Yeah.
I used to have a stepfather who was an alcoholic. And he was very abusive. Yeah. And he went to America. We lived in England. And one of the things I found that he passed. Yeah. And that hurt me so much. Yeah. Because I want to go knock on his door, not be aggressive, but just say, do you remember that child that we did? I don't forget, right? I just want you to know it wasn't a good thing you did. Yeah. I just never got to finish that conversation. Not with anger, don't want to punch him, don't want to, I just wanted to say that children grow up, right? And it wasn't thanks to you that I'm here where I am. Yeah. You missed out. So
I agree.
Never got that conversation. Maybe it's worth thinking about.
Yeah. Someone said this to me just this week.
Yeah, just finish the conversation, because once they've gone, it's gone. Yeah. You never get that opportunity. So you're not still solely in the recruitment business. You've started different businesses, and tell me about them, please.
Yeah, so I invest in a couple of businesses now as well. I'm all about health. I'm all about well-being. I've got 2 small investments into other companies. One's like a health tech product, and one's more of like a healthy food product. So it's early stages, but it's something I'm investing in that I have an invested interest into.
You're hands-on?
No.
Although you're a control freak, with that, you're just okay leading it.
I advise. Yeah, I advise. I've got money in it. I've got an invested interest. So I'm great with ideas. I'm an ideas person. So I have an invested interest. I had an autoimmune myself in terms of disease, and I'm all about how we can better ourselves.
I had 2 functional medicine doctors here yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I've seen one.
If you're here, I introduce you to them.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Really?
Amazing. I had two. And we
Nice.
had a panel discussion. It's not going to go out for another 4 weeks by the time it's get edited, but I'll introduce you
Yeah,
to them.
I love
They're
them.
really fascinating
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me.
Yeah, so invested into that, but my next big thing is our growth business. I want to be a big public speaking coach. Like, I want to be number one in the UK by the end of next year.
Public speaking coach. You want to teach people how to do public speaking?
No, sorry. I want to be a motivational speaking.
Yourself.
Correct.
Amazing.
That's my goal. So I'm doing various training. I'm learning, right? I've done some big events already. I want to do bigger and bigger and bigger. I've got some very, very interesting opportunities lined up. I've been in various schools and stuff like that. I'm going to the UK Parliament to speak to the UK Health Secretary, the UK Education Secretary about entrepreneurship and what's missing and lacking within schools. So I want to be a motivational speaker for sure. But I'm
Who do you look up to? Tony Robbins, maybe?
he's great.
Have you been to his courses?
Yeah.
Which one? UPW?
I went
The
to
one you
in
walk on the
UK.
fire
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that. That's UPW.
Yeah.
Unleash the power within. Have you been to any of his other courses?
No.
Master University and stuff. It's worth going.
Yeah.
really
You feel electrified coming out of it.
So who else do you look up to? If you could say, I want to, on stage, I want to be electrified. I know you want to be Jamie Fraser yourself, right? But who's the one below you? Who do you look up to now and you want to surpass them?
I like Ed Milet as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he's
talking to him
Oh, really? Yeah.
now about bringing him here.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's very good.
So that, but in conjunction with we're setting up this JF growth business, is I'm huge about mindset. It fascinates me. What we can do. I'm huge about sales, huge about branding. If you can learn all three skills, you'll become successful in life. And you put the work in, of course. So what I'm doing,
And you add value. It's not
course.
just BS. Yeah, you've got to add value.
For sure. But if you can learn it properly.
Yes.
So if you look at all of the coaches out there, you've got PTs that do personal training. You've got coaches that create coaching programs for PTs. You've got mindset coaches. You've got sales coaches. You haven't got someone that brings it all as a business. And we're building a platform now, which is all about learn sales, learn mindset, learn branding, be part of the 1%. And we're taking that to market. So right now I'm doing that.
So who would be your ideal client?
My ideal client is anyone that wants to change themselves, wants to better themselves. I don't have an ideal client.
So if they want to better themselves, they are coaches or they want to become coaches or they
No.
want coaching?
I'm coaching. Yeah, so I've been coaching for the last 6 to 8 weeks. We've been testing the water. I want it to be a lot better. We've doubled our team. We've doubled our marketing, doubled our branding, doubled our video content. And my brand has got bigger and bigger and bigger, So I'm very, very, very excited because there's a clear gap. There's a lot of coaches out there right now that have no success.
Most of them are skinned.
Yeah.
I had Marissa Pierce here.
Yeah. She's great.
Yeah, she's great. Now she's got 15 to 20,000 coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want direction. They want guidance.
Yeah, for sure.
She gives them the tools to make money. And most of them
100%.
are not making money. They got the certificates, but people approach me how to coach me. Everybody, I need a coach, right? Everybody needs a coach. And the first question is, how successful are you? And they run because they're scared of talking about money and success.
Yeah.
And how can you be a coach if you're scared of
sure.
talking about success?
But that's it. But I've got 6 coaches in all different areas of my life.
Yes.
But I'm a big believer that success is not about the money. Success is about the impact you make on people.
Absolutely.
And I've got a therapist, right? And one of my biggest goals for 2023 was how much can I impact people in life? And it's a big thing for me now. I'm passionate about taking someone who has had a bad upbringing, changing their mindset to achieve absolutely everything. And that's what my goal is now. That's where I'm passionate.
It's not going to be profitable at the beginning. It's going to take time. I lose every month. And I'm like, I could get me a Ferrari. I could get me a house. And it just keeps going out.
Yeah.
And the haters, they say, oh, you're flogging things. I'm actually not selling anything. I just want to contribute and help people. But haters will always be haters, right?
For sure.
Here's what my 2 pennies worth. Every time I've tried to help someone from the ghetto, from the whatever they were in, to help them become successful, they end up resenting me.
Yeah. I agree.
Why do you think that is? I think I have my thoughts and conclusions. Why do you think that is?
That people probably turn their back on you or resent you?
No. Why do they become resentful? Why Why most of them? I have my answer to it. I just want to say, if we're in synergy, or you even thought about it, I'll tell you what I think. I think if you take someone and you perceive him to be unsuccessful, and you take him somewhere and they're making loads of money, they'd resent you because they were comfortable where they were. Although he was poor, although they were struggling, yes, I take people because of my energy and put them somewhere, and I think, wow, look, they got a house, they got a car, their family's not, and then they become resentful. I'm like, how can that be? Because they never asked me, and they never said, Darius, would you take me here? I just willy-nilly help people to get them to somewhere. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
And they were more comfortable because all their lives they were struggling.
Yeah. And look, this is one of the biggest things. Like when I've grown my current business, Interex, I do so much for my team, and sometimes I do think and sit there, okay, there could be some appreciation, and that's life. But what I have seen in the coaching space, I can impact people. I've got people that want to change, and they pay me to change, like a coach.
That's important.
For sure.
They have to pay.
Yeah.
They have to pay. Helping them, discounting, giving, and all this is often, if they don't pay, they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
So they have to pay. How much are your courses, if you know what I mean?
So yeah, I'm charging $4.99 for 45 minutes, $1,800 for a 4-week session with me. I'm about to launch a platform. It's going to be a low ticket offering, which is going to be videos of me explaining how to sell 21, how to get your mindset right, and how to get your branding right.
One of the challenges when it comes to your brand and what your vision is when it comes to coaching is that you said you got 6 coaches. Are they full-time or part-time?
No. I pay them money to work with me. Not full-time. They're my coaches. Like, these are successful people within their fields, right? I've got a PT, nutritionist, public speaking coach, etc.
Perfect. So you pay them as and when you use them.
Sure.
Right? My question to you is, and this has been stopping me from growth down that route, is that I teach gladiator training. Okay. And suddenly my coach goes in and they are Barbie training, like pussycat training. And I'm like, no. I hired this coach to help me on one of my seminars. And this lady and her husband came, and he's got this pattern of, I don't like crowds, I don't like this, and to make me sit in the back. And she phones me up and says, look, my husband really needs a kick up the ass, right? So as he came in, I didn't have time to attend to the couple. One of my coaches came down, I was paying her to attend. She goes, no problem, sit in the back. I've dealt with these issues before. I started modeling, and he was crying, and halfway through, I actually picked on the guy, right? He actually thought it was that easy, but it pissed me off, the fact that I'd given this lady money, and then she started taking over the way she would run that coaching session. Am I making sense?
Let her do it.
Like hugging, kissing, loving. I'm like, no, it's gladiator training. Nobody's going to kill this guy. So I realized it's not easy to let go. When my brand is gladiators, right? So you push people, you challenge them, it's do or die. Okay. How do you handle that? How do you make sure that your coaches are delivering the same message as you would if you were there?
We set the expectation. Like everything. Same with my people that I work with in my other business is all about setting clear non-negotiables, clear expectation. And I'm very.
So you coach the coaches?
I don't have coaches. I have coaches that
offered
me support. No, offered me support. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But I'm a big believer that everything's got to be I'm very black and white. This.
But then you selling your time, you're not going to make that much money, right? So you need to have people.
We're going to replicate that.
So you don't have any people replicate you at the moment.
We've been going for 6 weeks.
I see.
I've got super big passion about this space. Okay. I think it's huge.
Okay.
And it's something I'm putting a lot of money into.
Okay, I'm sure. And what's the momentum like at the moment?
It's good. Like for the obviously I'm super busy with everything going on.
I'm just saying, how do you juggle it all?
Yeah. I make time. Like for me, I'm all about career. I'm all about earning money, recognition, building my brand. Branding is one of the biggest things. People will forget about branding so much. I think branding is the most important thing in anything you do in life, like for success.
You get time for a relationship as well. Are you in a relationship? Are you in a relationship, you two? You're not? Oh, I thought you were. Okay, I'm not going to ask any more questions. So do you get time for a relationship?
I'm huge about my career at the minute.
So there's no time for a relationship?
Not quite.
So how do you prioritize?
I know what I want. Like it's as simple as that. I know what I want, and my focus is me at the minute. My focus is making me as successful as possible. success isn't about the money I earn, right? Success is about my internal happiness. And for me to be happy, I want to be recognized. I want to be fulfilled. I want to impact people. I want to go somewhere in life. And that's the biggest thing that I have is how can I be internally fulfilled? And, you know, I've changed a lot. I've worked with a lot, like a very, very good therapist that's helped me change my mind and how I manage my emotions and anger and all of that. And this year has been the big year for me in terms of my change in my head.
So you're focusing on you.
Yeah.
So I think when your cup is full, then you can help everybody else.
For sure.
When you're running on an empty tank, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
Anger comes out, emotions and moods and so forth. If you could wave a magic wand, how can I help you? I've never offered this to any guest ever.
Well, let me throw it back to you. How can you help me?
No, I'm not going to do that because then he's taking somebody to where they don't want to be. I have ideas. I have thoughts.
I'm always looking to go to the next level, right? That's me. I believe I've become very successful at a young age, but I'm not afraid of learning more. And for me, I always want to learn how to be a better person, a better businessman, a better coach. Everything I'm putting my focus and energy into, I want to learn it all. And I say to everyone, accountability life is the number one thing that you need to move forward.
Absolutely.
Having accountability is so key. If someone tells me what to do and I think it works, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. I think they have to earn their stripes first before you listen to them. So,
Yeah.
how I could help you is I could actually connect you. I can get you to the platform you want,
Sure.
if you want. Because you know what happens is I believe your peer group is everything.
100%.
It's who you hang around with and how you compromise as well. I think many people don't want to, they don't know their boundaries. Okay, and when you don't know your boundaries, a lot of people step over it, and you find, why am I not growing fast enough? Why am I unhappy? Are you clear with your boundaries in life?
Yeah, I believe I am. I believe my headspace is very sure of.
What makes you so sure?
I've worked on it.
Do you cry?
I have done. Yeah, I have done. When my mum had cancer, I was devastated. I just thought she was going to die. You know, that was going through my head, and I was, yeah.
So you're still very emotionally attached. You're attached to your emotions. It's not all alpha male, get up and do deals and stuff.
Not at all. I don't think you can. For true happiness, I don't think you can be.
Wow.
And a big thing for me this year has been about being happy in my head. I've always been stressed. I've had this blocker in my head. Like I said, my dad was an alcoholic, he was an abuser, he was everything. And there's been that blocker in me. And this year was all about me just being happy. I just wanted to be happy.
Are you?
I believe I'm like, I reviewed my goals, I reviewed my year like this last 2 weeks, and I've achieved so much. It's still a long way to go. There's always a way to go, but yeah.
Yeah, I find, again, I see a lot of synergy here. I was very aware of my internal dialogue, the conversations I have with myself.
Yeah.
And I always felt from the outside, people say, like yesterday, I was asked to speak, I think, what is it, 5th of March, I'm speaking in front of 200 real estate agents. When I walked in, people were like, oh, it's him. I'm like, I want to hide, you know, and I don't know, these people follow me on social media, right? And when I went in, people started saying, want to take photographs. I was like, and I was so aware of my internal dialogue, thinking, I'm a fraud.
Yeah.
They're going to know that I don't have nothing to offer.
Yeah.
But from the outside, people feel you do, right? And that's something we have to work on. Are you aware of your own internal dialogue? How you speak to yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you beat yourself up, or do you?
I'm big about words. Like my therapist talks to me about this. I'm big about my words. I believe our words determine who we are in life. Our vision, our pathway,
Our actions.
everything.
Yes.
Like our words are so powerful, and I'm very conscious about words, soft words, escape words, you name it. I think about my words all the time, and I had this big sticky note on my computer for ages: is think before you speak, because I wanted to always make sure the words that was coming out are the right words. Not that I hate the word try, I hate the word I want. I just do it. Yeah. Like that's the way you got to look at things in life. And I say to the whole of my company, I never say try, I never say I want to do it. We're going to do this. Yeah. And that's the way I look at things.
Do people find it difficult to work with you because I'm like this? Then say, we'll try, we'll see. What is it to see? Just do it. And we learn, just don't make the same mistakes again. And slowly I've noticed that people are changing the way they speak around me. Have you noticed that?
For sure. People know that I pick up on it, and I want to work with winners. That's me. Like my company is very specific. You know, we've got a slogan coming out next week of our internal recruitment, which is be part of the 1% as well. And that, you know, I spoke to my COO about this. Is that discriminating? That are we just a typical type of company and just want a typical type of person? But it's about, no, we want winners. We want people that want to be great, want to change their life, want to make something of themselves, want to be young, want to be successful,
Want to be outstanding.
Exactly.
Tony Robbins talks about outstanding a lot.
Yeah.
Being very good at something, your results are good.
Yeah.
If you're outstanding, you get outstanding results,
Exactly.
right? And you've got to be outstanding consistently.
100%.
Have you kept the same people over the last 8 years that you started with, or you've had to part with people?
No, we've people come and go. I've always said to my company, no one that's ever come to my company that's not here now has become successful. So we've got the right people with us still. And I've hired better and better and better. Like our 2023 hiring was the best that we've ever done. The more experience, we got more structure. We're ready to, I want to exit this business in 2.5, 3 years. And I'm excited for it.
What's the size of your team?
We're 120 staff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you look at your payroll every month, you think,
Yeah,
it's going out to my
it's
account
big
every
numbers for me as well, because I'm young. You know, I've never set up a business ever in my life. It's the first business I've ever had. So it's all new to me. Everything's new. I'm always in growth zone 24/7. You know, and I've had some problems since setting up this business, and
your problems will go bigger. As your company goes bigger, the problems go bigger. So I say the bigger the problems you solve, the more money you earn.
Yeah.
So when you're here, you got this time difference, and you're a control freak. You got an office in London, you got Miami, New York. How do you manage it all? Are you on their case all the time, 24/7, pushing, challenging?
I put the right people in the right places this year, which I'm grateful for. Doesn't mean that I want to be a 9 to 5, because that's not me. I still work hard, I still work long, still work smart, but I've got the right people. And that was the big thing for us in 2023 is structure. We get the right structure, we reinvest, and then we double down and keep on driving it forward. Like I said, for us to exit, we need the right structures, the right processes, needs to be repeatable.
Have you hired the right people who've actually helped companies?
Yeah, I've got some very great, I've got a great chairman in my
So
business.
your reporting system's spot on.
I believe it's one of the best. In my industry, I believe it's one of the best. Like we won 6 awards this year, my company.
Here's another thing. You can't win awards unless you enter them. Nobody's going to come and say, hey, I want to give you awards, right? So when you were entering them, do you think, oh my God, we're going to be entering awards here, and are we worthy of this? And did that cross your mind? Or do your marketing department say, Jamie, I'll take care of this. We're going to enter loads of awards.
We are.
By the way, did I see the Queen? Was the Queen handing out?
My mum went and picked up.
Was that your mum? Right. I was just this lady. I was like, that's not Jamie.
Yeah, no, she picked up.
The lady looked like the Queen. Was it the Queen?
No, I don't know.
It looked like
it wasn't
her.
the Queen.
The current.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
I couldn't quite zoom in.
I said to myself, before I entered these 2 awards, I'm going to win them this year. I told myself that I'm big about manifestation and whatnot. I won the biggest in my industry and the biggest in the UK. And I've done that. And I've done it. No one's done
So you don't feel you have to be in the UK now? Do you feel like... Because the first sentence was, I don't want to live in the UK. So
I hate the UK.
Why?
It's miserable, crime, weather. I've been very angry and stressed in my life. And the reason why I've moved away, because I wanted to move away from all of it. I didn't want to be near it. I wanted to be away from that sort of life.
Did you feel claustrophobic? By the way, London's not as bad as Manchester.
Yeah.
The rain's 5 times more. But I always felt the clouds were pushing you down, the grey clouds. I couldn't breathe. Everybody wore black and dark colours, and you just had to fit in the system. And you could only watch television or go to the pub.
Yeah, so none of that interests me.
Yeah.
I don't have interest in, I don't really drink. I don't have interest. I just want to focus on me. And if I'm away from all of that, I can focus on me. And like this year, I focus on me. It's been my best year yet. Like if someone asked me, what would you advise for anyone now? Focus on you. So you focus on you, your whole success changes.
I think to be selfish is the most selfless thing you could do. Does that make
100%.
sense? You got to look after yourself,
Yeah.
and everybody else will be okay.
Yeah.
If you're a decent person.
For sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
your character is important.
Yeah. For sure.
So what do you do in Miami apart from work? What's life like in America?
Yeah. Well, service is shit. Like, service is
And
not
you pay
good.
for it.
Yeah.
And that kills me. And now they turn around and give you the screen and say 12%, 15% of 20. I'm like, hang on a second, you started 12.5%. I'm not happy. You're staring at me. It used to be associated with really good service, but it's gone.
Bad service. But Miami, I love the weather. I have a nice lifestyle. I have the right people around me.
Have you bought your place or rented?
No, I don't buy any property.
Why? Because you want to invest your money somewhere else.
Everything's about reinvesting right now.
You invested all in, I know you got 2 other investments.
Yeah.
Let's talk about investments. What was it about them you liked? What do you have a threshold of investment? What kind of returns are you looking for as an investor?
I'm passionate about things I want to go into. Like, I have another idea that I want to go into. It's about a drink that you can take morning and evening. It's all about nutrition and stuff like that. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of weeks. I really want to go into that. Everything I want to do is about what is the future. Okay, healthy food is the future, right? A wellness tech product is the future. Building like a wellness drink for the morning and evening, because I have a massive morning routine and a massive evening routine, right? It's all about stuff that I put into my body and stuff like that.
Tell us, what is your routine?
So obviously I have stuff in my gut. I have apple cider vinegar every morning, lemon, probiotic, prebiotic.
Do you have someone who prepares all this for you?
No.
Do you yourself?
Yeah.
So that discipline is in your personal life, your business life?
Yeah.
What time do you wake up?
About 5.
Okay, and then do you go to the gym?
I do. I like to do cardio in the morning because it gives me the energy, and then I go gym at lunch 4 times a week. But I'm on all kinds of tablets, and I even take some injections every now and then, like throughout the week. But it's all about how can I optimize my body.
Well done.
I want to optime.
And then your coaches, like PT, for instance, is he in
No, he's a coach remote. I also have a health coach as well.
Are you accountable to them? You have to kind of report to them?
PT, yes. Yeah. I
send a video of you in the
gym. Yeah.
And he's in the States?
He's actually he's in Dubai. He's in Dubai.
Oh, wow.
He's from the States originally, though.
Okay.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm obsessed with me. Not about me, but I'm obsessed with making me better.
Yes.
I have this, like, for me, and what people don't understand is once you get fulfillment, you want more, and you want more, and when you win, you want more, and it's all about more.
Stop?
When I'm a billionaire.
So that's your threshold?
Yeah.
1 billion.
I want to be a billionaire.
999
I will be a billionaire.
million is not enough. No, you can't.
For me, it's about legacy. And I said it in one of my other interviews. I don't care about other people. I don't look up to people in my life. I want to create me. When my dad let me down, that was it. I don't need to look up to anyone else ever again. I want to focus on me, my legacy, who I am, and who I can become. And I believe I can do it better, quicker than most people out there in what I do.
So you're 30. In 67, 80 years, hopefully you'll still be alive then, right?
Yeah.
We look back and say, Jamie came into the world. What would your legacy be?
I impact people. I change people's lives.
How many people?
I want to go millions. My coaching business, my vision for this is huge. I have such a big vision for this.
Yeah.
I'm ready to inspire people, and I wanna. That's my goal.
My observation is that you should really enjoy the journey.
For sure.
Because the destination, and I've been there, suddenly comfort zone sets in.
Yeah.
And actually I realized that I should have enjoyed the journey.
Yeah.
Because that's habitual, isn't it? Are you enjoying the journey?
Yeah.
Do you pinch yourself every day, go, is this
I practice gratitude every day. I'm grateful.
Do you meditate?
I meditate as well. I read out everything I'm grateful for every morning. Like, I have this routine, right? I have my stuff for my body, and then I have stuff for my words, and then I have my meditation. It's all sort, and that's like my therapist said to me 2.5 years ago, how much do you spend on you personally? 1.5 hours. How much do you spend on work? 16 hours. Shift that. I now do 4.5 hours on me. That's including meditation, all of that stuff. And I'm very grateful. Like
Are
I
you
said,
an
happiness.
introvert?
What is I'm an introvert? I wouldn't say I'm an introvert, no.
So you like being with people? You like?
Okay.
I like silence, solitude.
I don't crave being. I know I'm a coach, and it's quite weird, and I'm a salesperson and whatnot. I like being with people I'm comfortable with. For me to find a therapist, it took me about 20 people to go through to get to the right one. I have to feel comfortable. I'll never be myself if I'm not comfortable around. And networking is not something that I've been used to doing. It's something I probably need to be doing more for sure. And I've made connections.
By doing that.
Yeah.
I'm very uncomfortable doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I sometimes in a group of, let's say, the people we mentioned, they walk past me, they don't know me, right? And I'm thinking one day he'll come to me.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing. I don't go shaking people's hands and chasing them. I just think if I keep going,
Yeah.
one day they'll call me.
100%.
Yeah.
I said that to someone else the other day, is they could have got me on these big podcasts.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not interested. I'll do it organically. I'll get there one day. And that's the way I look at things.
Here you are.
Yeah.
Last week we had 11.5 million views.
It's great.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
We were in England, went to a Man City game.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Man City. Somebody came in the cafeteria, so they followed. I'm like, is this really? Even now, I'm like, shit, our reach is huge now.
Yeah, it's
Opportunity
amazing.
is
Branding.
amazing.
It's branding again.
But you know, there have been times where you think, oh God, can I be bothered?
Yeah.
Yeah, but just got to keep persevering.
Yeah. I've got so much energy about me, passion about me to want to win. I'm everything excites me. Like I said, enjoy the road. I'm enjoying the road.
It's important. It's
For
critical.
sure. Yeah.
It's critical because destination is not the answer.
No.
It's the journey that matters.
Yeah.
And you're so young. I can only honor you. So you're coming to Dubai next year.
Yeah.
You're going to move to Dubai.
Yeah. Between Miami and Dubai, it's going to be
So you pay taxes, right? You pay taxes in the US and you pay taxes in the UK. Well, you come here, you don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
So why don't you just move quicker?
My business currently there's a structure within my business that's complicated. So I'm funny enough going to be moving most of my shares to my mum very soon.
Okay.
Which I'm excited about for obvious reasons. And yeah, look, Dubai for me is safe. It's nice lifestyle. I love the place. I come here a lot. I'm very, very, very excited by moving.
So why do you come here a lot? When was the first time you came to Dubai?
When I was like 18.
Okay.
I was quite young.
Quite a while.
But yeah, I just love everything about it. It's sunny for starters, but it's just the lifestyle is great and the service is great compared to America. I love Miami as well.
Yes.
Miami and Dubai as well. I'll split my locations. I just think you get a lot more for your money here.
How do you feel about business in Dubai? Have you talked to business owners and entrepreneurs? When I came to Dubai, I just felt I could see distances. I could materialize my vision and people, it's okay talking about money.
Yeah.
You know, and abundance and cuts. And I introduce you, I'll give you this amount of money. In England, it was like a taboo subject, right? I never felt I could trade.
No.
But when I came to Dubai, and of course you don't pay taxes, right? So do you stay in a hotel? Do you rent?
Yeah, here I do.
Same hotel?
Always, yeah.
Where?
Al Naseem.
Oh, right, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I love the hotel.
The Jumeirah one. I was there last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's great.
The Greek restaurant on the beach.
Yeah.
Shimmers?
Yeah.
Shimmers, yeah, I go there all the time. Actually, I'm there with Marissa Peers.
Oh, nice.
How long are you here for?
Till the 1st.
I would have introduced you. You know Marissa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have introduced you. We're having lunch with her on the lovely people.
Yeah.
I'll connect you with all these amazing
for
people
sure.
next time you come.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Just let me know. And you know what happens is they're very giving. They believe in abundance.
Yeah.
They don't think, I'm not going to show you my secrets. Because if you take mine, you're going to take my wealth. There's money for everyone.
100%. And everyone's going to do something different.
So if I worked for you, I'll probably be earning more money than any other recruitment company.
As a salesperson, yes. Someone said to me the other day, like when I was interviewing, they were very senior, very good. What makes your business different? We train people how to sell properly. Not the fluffy, I show people how to win in sales.
So do you personally train people still?
I used to. Yeah, I'm hands-on still. I'll do training. I run probably a training session a week still.
Wow.
I want to impact people. Like, I talk about impact a lot, right? I want to impact people. And, you know, you said about what are the 3 biggest things as a CEO. Lead from the front. Show people. I'll still land clients.
You know, are you familiar with Napoleon?
Yeah.
He led from the front.
Yeah.
He was stabbed with bayonets, all sorts of things. His horse blown away several times.
Yeah.
His generals next to him killed. But he just let, and so did Alexander the Great. The greatest generals and winners all led from the front.
But that's why people buy into them. That's why how you get retention high. And
Exactly.
so, you know, I see some CEOs that work 9 to 5 and it just doesn't work.
No,
Why would you
there's no
buy into
passion.
that? Yeah.
Absolutely. So, sales, my favorite subject. There are lots of people out there who can build relationships.
Yeah.
And I have loads of sales coaches coming to me, teaching them how to sell.
Okay.
What are the 3 critical, apart from like and trust,
Yeah.
what's the next most important thing in a sales role? You're seeing someone, you met someone, and they've got the most likable personality. They can build trust and like. But then you find out they can't close. They can't close a deal, right? Why do you think that is?
Confidence, the skill, and they don't pre-close throughout the rest of the call, right? So they don't.
So it makes it awkward for them to close.
Well, yeah, they don't create any yeses. They don't create any sort of buy-in.
Because
close
in a
should be
sales
easy.
process, you need to take someone through a process,
For
right?
sure. Starts at the intro. You indirectly sell across the whole call. You relate. You always relate to what they're saying. Indirectly selling, you know, and that is them 3 things I believe.
Who taught you that?
Me.
You can't just learn that from
I have not been on one
sales course.
sales course, not
It's a
one
gift.
management course.
It's a gift.
Yeah, it's about learning. Don't get me wrong. I've watched people like Jordan Belfort. I know he was a fraudster, but he's phenomenal at
I've
sales.
seen him speak. He's unbelievable.
Yeah. He's
Unbelievable.
I've learned a lot from him, and I cherry pick stuff and I put it into my spin and my way and my flavor. And I try and test. Like I'm not afraid of that phone. That phone, I say to everyone, that is the only thing. If that's not in the air, that phone, it's not earning money.
There you go.
And as a sales company, we should not be behind computers.
A lot of people now saying, "Oh, we keep posting, we do social media, and the customers will come." So pick up that phone and you'll make the money.
Yeah. I'm old. I'm not
No,
old
tell
school,
me.
but I believe in old school.
Yeah.
Right. As a
'Cause it works, the
salesperson,
shit works.
100%.
Have the skills to get past the gatekeeper. Now,
Yeah.
here's the beauty of it. I don't know if you already know or not, but when you meet business owners in Dubai, they have their mobile number on their card.
Yeah.
Never get that in the States. You never get in Europe.
The States, they don't pick up the phone. That's the problem. You got to find ways to get them on the
to
phone.
get to the bypass.
Meetings and stuff like that. Like they're not cold calling. Like UK cold calling, easy. Not easy, but you can get people.
You
on
have
the phone.
skills to get past the gatekeeper.
Yeah. In the US, they just don't pick up. It's a pain.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's a big pain.
You got systems. You have to.
Yeah, we've got different ways. We've got different like we've got some very, very good tools that get us mobile numbers and stuff like that. But cold calling in the US is not. It's not the easiest
Wow. So you've had to change your skills along the way
to adapt.
when you teach people.
And managing people in the States as well is a lot differently to what it is in Europe.
Oh, yes. You think they'll be more ready for learning sales because you're going to be more open to sales skills?
When I went to the US,
Capitalist.
I thought New York, loud,
Yeah,
energetic,
yeah.
salesy. No, it's not. That's not the US. The US is a lot differently to Europe.
Are you making money in your New York one? Because I guess that's the newest.
Just started. Miami is our most profitable. I took Miami. It's our most profitable office globally. Our fees in the US are times 3 to 4 than what they are in Europe.
Yes.
Like it's phenomenal. Like the money out there is just
It's like my speaking gigs.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking fee.
Yeah.
It's 3-4 times higher, and they pay for first class flights and the
fair
best. So here you got to negotiate.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Money is no issue.
No.
And do they pay on time?
Our debtors are pretty low globally. Like we've got business like Microsoft and like big banks and stuff like that, and we haven't got like my finance team is good now. It wasn't good now, but yeah,
Things are improving.
I've had 2 finance directors that completely fucked my business.
Yes. Because what happens is you delegate responsibility, and then you're primarily a salesperson.
I'm a salesperson.
You're growing.
I'm
You
a
don't
salesperson.
realize you need that cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They lied to me about numbers, both of them, and they put us in a problem. But my FD now is great.
Thank God. Good. Well done to you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have appreciated this one if you didn't have those 2 bad ones.
100%.
Yeah.
But now I'm more involved in finance because I have to be. Because small things can make massive impact in finance. That's the scary thing about it, right? Like, we're not this cash injected business with this big investor. My whole business has been in a room half this size, me picking up the phone and growing it from there.
I noticed on your social media you got the private jets and the cars and stuff. What's that about?
I like nice lifestyle.
Tell me.
Yeah.
What do you have? Do you have cars?
Yeah.
What cars do you have?
Yeah, I've got a Rolls Royce Cullinan. I've got,
Okay.
dark green. It's been like my on my bucket list for ages, if you want to say that. Like, I'm obsessed with, like, don't get me wrong, I like nice things. I'm never going to show, and I say to my company as well and the people I interview, I do this because I want to be financially free. I want to earn money, and I want to
I
have
can't
a nice
get there
lifestyle.
without you.
Maybe.
No, that's what I say to them. I say, I'm the most selfish CEO in the world because I'm going to invest in you, so I become richer.
Yeah.
Along the way, you're going to make loads of money.
Yeah.
So
You know
and
what?
they get it. Then they
I
go,
don't do that, but
they get that. They go, oh, I get it now. You're selfish, so you're going to invest in
Yeah.
me. I said, I'll buy into that.
so I've given quite a lot of people in my business shares in my business.
Sound
I'm quite-
interesting.
because I know I'm going to earn money out of my business, and I want people, like, I've got this big thing. I want to make a lot of millionaires when we sell.
Sure.
And we're going to sell for a lot of money.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just the way I think. I think a lot
Tell me
about my
all
people.
this fancy stuff.
My fancy stuff.
You only fly private?
No, I don't always fly private. I've got quite a humble, like, I've come from nothing, right? I'll never splash cash. Sometimes, but
It's good to know because when I was looking, I was like, this guy has this and has that. Is he going to be a bit of a show off? Is he going?
No.
But then you're not. You're actually opposite to what I thought you were going to
yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not someone to waste. I'm saying that I do sometimes, but I'm not someone to waste money for the sake of it. Like, I don't need to fly private. I don't need to fly first class. I don't need to do things like
I
that.
actually like flying with Emirates. Not economy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I like that people in the. I don't want to fly private and have nobody to
Yeah.
speak to for like so many hours.
I think you've always got to be humble. You've always got to know where you come from. You've got to always know your roots. And like I said, I've come from nothing. And like I see my mum see it, right? My mum, she gets happy because she can see that I'm spending more money in my life and I'm making something of myself.
Money on your mum.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
Why no?
Just when I say yes and no, is that we clash quite a lot. So sometimes,
Really?
yeah, we do. We're so alike. She's a very, very, very strong personality. She's a strong woman, and I'm the same. I'm the opposite.
Although
to
she's
her.
never had a business.
She never had a business. Yeah, she never had a business. She look. Don't get me wrong. Me and my brothers, like, we look after her, right?
Your brothers are also successful. They have.
I've got a younger brother who works for my older brother, and my older brother does the same what I do.
Recruitment.
Yeah.
Amazing. As successful or same or similar?
There's definitely competition in there.
Oh, wow.
For sure. My older sister's a film director. Yeah.
How many of you? 4 of you?
4 of me, yeah. But the thing is, my mum, she's got shares in all of both mine and my brother's business. So she'll be walking away with a good chunk of money.
Hopefully she'll be around.
Yeah, she will.
So, so she must be relatively young, your mum.
No. My mum's 60.
That's young. Come on, that's. I'm going to leave
That's
this.
a mum.
I'm going to leave this into.
Oh, compared to some... Yeah, no, she's young. She's young. She looks fucking
Great.
good for her. Yeah.
So, does she get involved in your business as she has shares?
Not mine. My brother's, yeah. She loves to get involved in mine. And this is where we clash.
I want to go there.
She's not an expert in what I do, right?
Correct.
But
So
she's
her
a mum.
opinion, although you value it because she's your mum, not necessarily
Yeah.
you agree with.
Yeah, and I'm not afraid to say that I don't agree with something. Look, I speak what's on my mind, right? If I don't like something, I say something, and my mum hates that.
But what happens is, it happened to me yesterday. I'll give you a quick example. She's flying to Iran from England, and I phoned her because I lost my father when I was young.
Okay.
So I don't want to have this feeling of I missed out on time with my mum, although I don't really enjoy the conversations. I don't find them inspiring. And I hope she's not listening to this. I hope she's dozed off by now, an hour into the conversation. So but what happens is I called her up and she said, give some money. We have some investments and I send the money every month. Because this month, don't send it. Give it to your kids. So I said, okay. So I portioned off cash and I bought my 2 younger ones presents, but I gave the 2 older ones cash because they have everything, right? So she was on the phone yesterday at the airport and he goes, so what did you get them from me? I said, cash. Oh, really? So you were too busy, were you, to buy him presents?
I do think like that as well, to be fair.
And suddenly this lump in my throat,
Yeah.
it's getting bigger and bigger. And I want to slam the phone down. You know, like no matter what I do, she's gonna be pissed off with me.
yeah.
And I just like, just bear this for 5 more minutes. So, Mom, I'm just about to go to a meeting right now. I have to go. Just want to wish you the best of luck. I really hope she's not listening to this conversation. But I love him.
Yeah,
love him,
for
right?
sure.
Don't get me wrong. I love her. And
My mum stuck me through, buying me through thick and thin. But she's like me. She saves what's on her mind. She walks it. Like my friends, like, she's
you
the
guys
scariest
clash.
woman. Yeah.
so she's still got fire. Maybe that fire is from her. You have
big fire.
from her.
She got
She
big fire.
remarried.
She's never been married.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you get older.
Yeah, she wears the trousers in every relationship.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And the men are messed up. Yeah. Because you can't have an alpha male in that relationship.
And
Because she's always had to be the man and the woman. She
For
brought
sure.
4 kids up,
For
right?
sure.
Incredible. My hat's off to her.
Yeah.
Because you could have been druggies and messed up.
Yeah,
but
100%.
you're all entrepreneurs and doing well for yourself.
I went down the wrong path, and that's why it was like an ultimatum for me, you know, because I had a lot of anger in me, like a lot of anger, and that's why my change. This is why I can impact people, because I've seen a lot, I've been through a lot, and I've experienced a lot, and that's why I'm so passionate about showing people that you can change. Like, I get people messaging me all the time, and they're in this situation, that situation. I coach people. It's just a mindset shift. That's all people need. It's a bit of accountability and a little bit of shift to their mindset, and they could be off to the races.
There's an entrepreneur, Stephen Bartlett.
Oh, yeah.
Is that somebody you see? Because he's young.
He's young,
He's done
yeah.
well. He's done amazing PR in the UK.
Yeah, his PR's great.
Yeah,
he's
he's got it
doing great. He's
Do you see yourself on that level, maybe on stage with him?
for sure. You know, he won the award that I won this year, a few years back. So why not?
You know, he did. I don't actually know that much about his business, but it was in the social media management business.
Yeah.
The Gary V stuff. And
Yeah.
I was there before him, and obviously he grew something huge and sold it for millions. All hats off to him.
Social media is underused by so many companies and people, and it's something like I talk about branding a
Do
lot.
you have a team who manages your
Yeah.
social media?
Yeah.
Your own team or your outsourced?
I've got a team in my recruitment company. I've got a team with this new JF Growth, and I've put a lot of into this JF Growth platform because I want to hit it with a bang. I'm not about. I talk about fast growth and
Yes.
fast success. I want to do that.
Have you thought about writing a book?
Yeah. I've we engaged with a PR company in the US, but
I'll introduce you to some amazing people.
yeah, okay,
I had, without exaggeration, 6 or 7 ghostwriters.
okay.
Because I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
Right? So I can say it on tape, but I can't
I'm
quite
the
write
same.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so to get somebody, and I had everybody around the world write this, and I'm reading it, and it's not me. It was too weak.
Yeah.
It was too victim. I was a victim. It was too aggressive. Then I found this team, 2 people. They have just written everything I feel emotionally.
Yeah.
They lived it in the words that they wrote. And I'm just about to launch my book.
Nice.
I strongly suggest you do.
Yeah, for sure.
That really, really helps. It
Yeah.
elevates you as a speaker,
Yeah, I've heard
as a
that.
publisher, as a writer. I can help you there as well.
For sure.
Connect them
Yeah.
with you. So cut down all the cost and pain. It's been about 5 years I've been trying to write this book.
Yeah.
Finally it's done. And I read it and I think, actually, that's me. Yeah, it's not like reading somebody else's story. It's really good. I congratulate you. I honor you, man.
Thank you. I
Let's
appreciate
connect after this, and
sure.
if I can serve you in any way.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Let's do this again.
For sure.
Let's do this again when you come back again in
Yeah.
in Dubai. But meanwhile, you're going to come back a few times,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If you do, or even in the States, I can connect you to people. I will.
Okay.
All right, to elevate you and accelerate you to where you want to be.
I appreciate it.
Everything you've earned, you deserve.
Thank you.
So thank you, man. Welcome.
Appreciate it.
This is going to be a success. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I did, because I truly love this one. Let's see you again, Jamie.
Thank you.
I honor you. I salute you.